No, I am.
All right, sweet. Um, you want me to start it right now?
Yeah, go ahead, and I'll
All
flip
right.
through the slides.
So for our strategic plan project, we chose to focus on the den and how they open late at 11 a.m. So for the identification of the problem, the den, sponsored by Denny's, is located on the first floor of Union, right across from the bookstore. And it offers a variety of menu options, but specializes in breakfast foods. The Den offers a large menu that students can access via one card with their meal plan or just regular payment. So the issue that we are going to talk about is the Den does not open until 11, which inhibits most students from accessing breakfast at normal time, and results in students having to go to the dining halls for breakfast or Dunkin', even if they wanted the Denny specialty breakfast. So obviously, we have to identify our stakeholders. So just a few of them. Obviously, the students here at Towson, the faculty, Towson University, and one, all the Den employees that you have to hire and that are hired there that work there. Denny's, the company itself, and Towson Dining Services.
So then we have to look at the related factors. So in terms of financial needs that would come with this problem or solving this problem, you're looking at the salary costs that come with increased employee hours, and then the cost of potential extra supplies from the increased traffic during the morning. And then a political context, it's kind of just students want the den to be open earlier and are seeking help from dining services to make it happen. And if you look at management and leadership skills that uh, are required to solve it, in terms of leadership skills, you're looking at kind of affiliative tactics. So trying to befriend, maybe, or not befriend, but be on the good side of dining services and be able to make it happen. And you have to have a democratic style. Specifically with the use of surveys and trying to allow the student body to help you make the decision. And then in terms of management skills, you're looking at people skills, communication skills, and technical skills. With people skills, it just means that you're going to be talking back and forth with Towson Dining Services and trying to make it sway it towards your way. And that it also involves being able to communicate properly. Um, and then with technical skills, that involves just kind of understanding what goes into uh, increasing the amount of hours it's open, and stuff like revenue projections and costs that would be associated with increased hours.
So, addressing the problem. So, the real problem is that Den does not open until 11 a.m. And students would like to be able to get breakfast earlier in the morning, whereas 11 a.m. is just right before noon. And that starts to be when students are and faculty are looking at lunchtime. Um, we also need to be able to go through multiple channels to change the timing. So we have to go through dining services, Denny's, and figure out different ways to attack this problem. Towson Dining Services does need more money. The money is needed to pay the workers for the additional hours, as well as give the location the adequate supplies for the additional hours. This involves all of its stakeholders in different ways. Students and faculty that want to eat earlier, rather than waiting till 11 a.m. to go into the den. Workers' schedule and pay. These workers need to be able to come in at an earlier time as well as get compensated for that time. And then this also affects TU as a whole and Denny's cash availability, being able to, like I said, produce the right amount of supplies and wages for these people.
In terms of a projected timeline for the solution to this, it's kind of there's only one solution to this, and that would be to open Denny's earlier. Our suggested time is 8 a.m. So in terms of timeline, we're looking at December through May of 2024. timeline. So initially, we'll start off by surveying the student body, sending out a Google form to survey students' wants and needs when it comes to breakfast and the opening time at Den. From there, we'll approach Towson Dining Services using the data provided from the survey about the student's desire for the den to open earlier. And we'll provide not only the survey data, but projected revenue increases that would come along with the earlier opening time. From there, Towson Dining Services will implement the 8 a.m. opening a month later. And then at the end of the semester, May of 2024, there will be an evaluation of the new opening time, and the den's revenue and student usage rate will be evaluated to determine if revenues increase and if the change will be permanent going forward.
So finally, our recommendation overall, first, we want to survey the students. Students should fill out the survey that shows TU and Denny's that there is a need and a want for the den to be opened earlier than 11 a.m. We also are going to have fundraising so that Towson and its stakeholders can fundraise the money to be used by the dining services to provide the wages and the supplies. And then finally, we need to come up with the revenue projections showing the projected revenue and the benefits of opening early for students and faculty will give more of a reason and evidence to open Denny's earlier than 11 a.m. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.